Now let me give you some examples of nudging. Did you know that when you walk into a store and somebody comes up to you and says, can I help you find something? Did you know that sales go up 30% by simply asking that question? Wow. Did you also know consumers have a velocity? Listen to this. If there is a narrow aisle, you will walk faster, right? If the aisle is wide, you will tend to slow down. Haven't you noticed when you go to the perfume section, the women's shoe section, what happens to the aisles? They get real wide because you automatically slow down. You're being nudged through the store, and sometimes they need to slow you down. Like, for example, sometimes the aisles are too narrow, right? And you're walking too fast. How do they slow you down? What do you see in the aisles? Bins, right? And see, those are mental speed bumps, because here's you. Hum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh, DVDs for sale, $5. Let me check some of these out. Did you know that when you're talking to somebody, just by simply touching their arm, one study showed sales increased from 55 to 81%. Wow. Did you know they did an interesting study? They did an interesting study with waiters and waitresses. And what they wanted to find out is, if you gave me your order and I mimicked the order right back to you, versus if I paraphrased it, would that impact tip rates? And what they found out is waiters or waitresses that use the same wording as the customer, they mimicked back what they ordered, got 70% more in tips. Wow, did you know that people are more likely to say yes than no if they're in a softer chair versus a harder chair? Did you know, on average, when two options are offered, people will typically choose which one? The smaller one. Now, how could I get you to buy the big one? I could tell you about the features and benefits of that burger, tell you about the extra meat, special sauce, cheese, lettuce, and all that good stuff. That's selling the feature, selling the benefit. I could do that, but there's a better way. Instead of trying to sell you that big burger, here's what I'd do. I'd offer you a third burger. Here's what studies have shown. When you present three options to a customer, in order to avoid making a risky decision, they'll choose the one in the what? Middle. Don't believe me? Go to Wendy's, go to McDonald's, go to Starbucks. There's always three options. And where do you think the biggest profit margin is? In the middle, because here's your decision-making process. Too small, too big. Ooh. Okay, be the one in the middle.